Next on AMC, Raquel Welch and Richard Chamberlain head an all-star cast in Richard Lester's irreverent adventure classic, The Four Musketeers. Next on AMC.
If you'd gone to the movies to see Michael York and Raquel Welch and Richard Chamberlain and a host of other top stars in The Three Musketeers, you may have had an unpleasant surprise. At the end of the movie, it didn't end. Instead, the final scene was a kind of a trailer that promised you the conclusion of the film a couple of months later. The Four Musketeers was that one. A surprise for the audience, of course, yes, but even more of a surprise, I think, for the actors. They thought they were only going to make one film. When the producers originally conceived of this project, it was supposed to be one of those great epics, you know, a 3.5-hour thing starring the Beatles, no less. So, of course, they hired Richard Lester, who had directed Hard Day's Night and Help. And then, for some reason or another, I don't know what it was, things started to change a little bit. Now, Lester, it seems, wanted more of a satire, a romantic adventure with cynical comedians in it instead of rock and roll singers. You know, people like Peter Sellers and Jerry Lewis. Well, that didn't work out too well either, so it was on to Plan C. Actors who were not comedians, serious actors like Richard Chamberlain and Michael York and Raquel Welch and Charlton Heston. Well, it all worked, and it worked beautifully. Every member of the cast was allowed to do things that he or she was rarely ever seen to do on the screen, and with almost magical results. By the way, when the producers decided to make 2 movies instead of 1, they did go back and pay everybody a little bit more money, and I'm always glad to hear that actors are making a little more money. And so, of course, was the Screen Actors Guild. Here's an all-star cast, then, in The Four Musketeers.